Hey guys, I hope you're all good. Welcome back to my channel. Today I wanted to do a really chill video and I needed to wash my hair, so I thought why not show you my hair drying routine. As you can tell, I have very straight hair, and as a result of that, I struggle quite a lot with getting any kind of volume and bounce in my hair. But I figured out a routine that works out quite well for me when I'm drying my hair using my Dyson Airwrap. So I thought I would just sit down and show you guys how I do that today. So if you're interested in seeing how I go from pin straight hair to nice bouncy fluffy hair that's got a lot of volume, then please keep watching. And if you haven't already, please don't forget to subscribe to my channel. It really does make my day to see new subscribers have joined the family. And of course, give this video a thumbs up if you find it helpful. Okay, so as I mentioned, today I'm going to be using my Dyson Airwrap and I'm going to be going straight in with the curling barrels. Usually I would rough dry my hair first, but because my hair is kind of already 70% dry, I don't need to. But if you are starting with wet hair, what I would suggest is to rough dry each section as you go, because if you rough dry the whole thing in one go, then the top is going to be dry by the time you get to it and it's just going to be annoying. But moving on to the first product, so I'm going to use the Charles Worthington Volume and Bounce Body Booster Mousse. You can just use any mousse that's going to give you some volume. Again, if you're starting with wet hair, this needs to be applied to damp hair, so rough dry and then apply the mousse in sections, as opposed to what I'm going to do now, which is apply it all over my head. I'm going to take a nice big bubble and just run that through the ends of my hair. All right, just get the excess on my roots. Okay, and I'm just going to brush my hair through. Okay, I've just moved my camera back, so hopefully you can see a little bit more. So next I need to section my hair, and typically I would do this in 3 sections. You can obviously do it a bit more if you have thicker hair, but I kind of start the first section sort of just above my brow bone, kind of here around my temples, and I just section it with my fingers, and then I divide it in 2 and just bring those forward. I'm also just going to tie this section off. And before I even start drying, I'm just gonna add a little bit of this spray. This is the Mark Hill Longwear Curl Hold Spray. It's specifically designed to hold curls for people who have very straight hair. I haven't really noticed a big difference using this versus other hairspray, to be honest, but so I have the long barrels because I have long hair, and I'm gonna use the slightly bigger one because even though I am gonna be curling my hair, the goal isn't ultimately to have my hair looking curled. My hair is just not the type to hold a curl, especially if you're not gonna use proper heat on it. And any curl that I do with this will just drop out by tomorrow. I've just accepted that fact. But I find that this is good to give you a kind of similar effect to the round brush, but it's just a little bit easier, and also because it does curl your hair, it kind of leaves it with a bit of a wave and a little bit more bounce to your hair than it would with a round brush, plus there's less work that goes into it. So I'm using the bigger ones, and I'm using the one that kind of, it goes away from my face, but the way we're gonna do it is sort of up and under. So I'm not gonna talk whilst the Airwrap is going because it's gonna be too loud, but essentially all I'm gonna do is just run it all the way up, and then I'm gonna hold it until I feel like the curl is completely dry, and then I'm gonna blast it with the cool button, and then I'm gonna pin it using one of my clips. But I'm just going to speed through it quickly and then you'll see what I'm talking about. I'm also going to take sections. Oh, look at that. That sectioning is brilliant. Brad Mondo, please do not come for me. But I'm just going to take kind of smallish sections like this. I don't want anything too thick, and the smaller the sections, the better the overall curl and volume is going to be. So you should have something kind of like that. Tomorrow I will film and show you what it looks like the next day. Like I said, this is not going to be a curly hairstyle. It's just gonna look like a really nice blowout. But for now, I'm just quickly gonna speed through the rest of this section. Okay, so for the middle section, I go sort of almost straight up through the middle of my brows. And same again, I'm just going to spray my damp hair and then brush it through. One of the things I hate about pinning my hair up is it gets all caught, it's so faffy. Okay, again, I'm just gonna whiz through this layer. I'm doing the exact same thing as the bottom, and then I'll come back to do the top. Okay, so I've just moved the camera up so you can finally see the top of my head. We're on to the last layer, so let me just take this down, spray it again. Okay, so for the top pieces, I'm gonna curl my hair backwards away from my face. This is just gonna help give a little bit more lift up the root. And for this layer, I'm gonna reverse the barrels that I use, so they're now going towards my face, so that when I hold them up, they kind of wrap around that way, if that makes sense. So again, I'm just gonna speed through this and then I'll be back to finish up. Okay, so this is by no means perfect, but they're pinned up. So all I'm gonna do now is one last spray all over with the curl spray, and then I'm just gonna leave them in for a little while, maybe like 20-30 minutes. If you were going out or something, it would be a good time to do some makeup or pick your outfit or whatever. So yeah, I'm just gonna leave them like this for a few minutes, and then I'll be back to take them out and show you what it looks like. I am so dumb, I wasn't filming this whole time. In case you couldn't tell, I've just been taking the clips out of my hair. But I was also just saying that if you don't have the time or you just can't be bothered, pinning your hair is not absolutely necessary. I do this quite a lot and I just don't bother pinning it at all because it's so much effort. But it does make it that bit more curly, and so if you wanted it to be slightly wavier throughout the week, then this would be a good idea. And it gives it that little bit more volume, so I thought I would just kind of show you that for the sake of the video. But when I don't pin it, it still looks as though I've had like a really nice kind of salon blow dry, which is kind of the purpose of this. I've kind of just accepted the fact that I'm not ever gonna have hair that I won't be able to use this and get curls that last for days. That's just not my hair. My hair is far too straight, but I really enjoy using it to give me that proper bouncy blowout kind of look, and that's basically just what we're doing today. I'm just gonna shake out. I'm mainly doing this just to make sure I don't have any more pins in my hair. And then I'm just gonna spray it with some texture spray. I do apologize that you can't see all of my hair, but I'll just give you a close up in a second. This is kind of what the top looks like. So that's just how I'm gonna leave it today. I don't brush it through the night I've actually done it because I find that just everything drops if you do that. So obviously it is looking a little bit messy. You can brush it through if you want, but I usually wait until the morning to brush it through, and then I just get this beautiful kind of flowy hair. I also find that my hair just kind of holds a curl a bit better when I do want to curl it with an actual tongs when I do it like this. And yeah, this is what it looks like when I'm done. So what I will do is I'll film a clip tomorrow and I'll just show you what the hair looks like when it's been brushed and just kind of how it sits the next day, and I'll just insert that clip now. Hey guys, so it is now the next day. It's been around about 24 hours since I did my hair. I've just had this tied up all day and I thought I would just quickly check in. If the quality is different, I am filming this on my phone, so I do apologize, but you get the gist of things. So as I said, it's not curly, but it does have a bit of a bounce and a bit of a wave to it, which is what I like. All I did was brush it through with my hairbrush, and then I just added a little bit of texture spray to it. And this is pretty much just how I would leave it. And it definitely doesn't go with the glasses and the hoodie, but in my defense, I've been working all day and I'm ready to just go and have a nap and just chill out for the weekend. So yeah, don't mind my appearance, but I think my hair looks really good, and I just wanted to show you what it looks like the next day. It pretty much just stays like this until you wash it again. At least that's what I found, and I just think it looks a lot nicer than just flat, straight hair for me personally. So I'm just gonna leave it there. I hope you found this helpful. So I really hope you found this video helpful. I hope it's what you were looking for. And let me know if you have any tips on giving volume to very flat and straight hair. I would absolutely love to hear them. Of course, if you enjoyed the video, please don't forget to give it a thumbs up. And if you haven't yet, please go ahead and subscribe. I will also leave some more of my videos on the screen so you can go check them out. I do loads of beauty related content, so I'm sure you will enjoy it. But thank you so much for watching this video, and I will see you in my next one. Bye!